from either World War II or Korea. But, I used to shine shoes in downtown San Antonio, and myself and my cousins, and we would often shine the shoes of the servicemen that were stationed there at Lackland Air Force Base. They would get very hot, and we would get thirsty. But in those days, there were the days when there were water fountains, or restrooms that were for whites only. I could have stood back and said, that makes me angry. And I want to be able to get back at people for treating me in a way that I was less than human. I was working, trying to make money, help the family as a child, 10, 11 years old. And I couldn't even drink from a water fountain because I was the wrong color of skin. That came inside of me. But nonetheless, my family had such a strong belief in God and in this country that they didn't say, look, this is being done to you. It is bad. No, they said, look, get an education, serve your country, move forward, make things better for yourself and others. That has stuck in my mind. Yes, I went through Vietnam. It was, again, a very horrifying experience. When I got home, yes, there was disrespect. I could have, in that type of situation, very similar to when I was a child and I couldn't drink from a public water fountain, I could have said, hey, this isn't worth it. I'm angry. I'm going to fight back. No, what I did is I took my VA benefits and I got an education. And then I started to show I didn't have to hide. I didn't have anything to be embarrassed about. I didn't have anything that was less than anyone else around me. That really drove me. To this day, that still drives me. But I realize that it is so important to people to realize that type of experience who either haven't faced it yet or are facing it, and to be able to provide them with an inspiration of how they themselves can overcome what life is. Life is not fair, but life does give you opportunity, and you follow the right path, and you believe in yourself, and you have faith. You can overcome. Now we're looking at the first Latino-owned and veteran-managed film studio. This reminds me very much of when I was a kid shining shoes. It reminds me very much of when I was coming back and rocks were being thrown in our bus. I got up from each one of those. Now, this is another big step.
Amen, brother.